Greetings in the name of the Most High Yah. It's King Yediyah, aka King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets. And right now I'm in a live trade on AMD, and also in Forex I'm on a live trade on GBP USD. So let me just break down this this AMD trade. Let's make this bigger. Let's pull out the Epic pen and get to work, man. So going up to the 60-minute chart, we have S3 at 87.38 and R3 is at 88.83. And let's see, previous day S3 was, let's see, come on, oh, it's blocking it, man. I would say 90.16 and R3 was 92.01. So I think I got stopped out here, man. Let's see, go back down to the 5-minute. So yeah, we just had the reversal on AMD and I just got stopped out. So it's a profitable day. So let me just break down this trade. Oh, GBP USD is still going nicely. All right, cool. So on the 60-minute chart, you have the weekly Camarilla levels. It's a lower value today. Well, it's a weekly, so it's a lower value relationship. And if you notice, okay, so R3 is at 88.83. So when you go down to the 5-minute, you would see that R3 is at, where is it? Come on. At 89.11. So there's different levels for the 60-minute chart. The 60-minute chart gives you the weekly Camarilla levels, and you see, let me show you here again. The weekly R3 is at 88.83, but the 5-minute R3 is at, go back, come on, 89.11. So we have different levels, right? So today I was working off of the 60-minute chart R3 level, and I was looking for the breakdown of S3 at 63.87.38. Why is my mouse slowing up? Come on. All right, good. So in the pre-market, going back down to the 5-minute, in the pre-market, I took this short right here, the breakdown of the weekly Camarilla S3, which was 87.38, and I entered here at 87.31. At the open of the market, though, I took the breakdown of the daily Camarilla level of the S3, which is 87.10. So I entered here at 87.06. I added to the position at the break of pre-market low at 86.34, but then I had to hold on until we retested S3. So this is the thing, right? This is the thesis with my this is considered like a B minus Papa Bear strategy, because we're in a lower value Camarilla level, Camarilla relationship. So with that, we're looking for a breakdown of S3 and a retest, right? So this is one mistake I probably made here, but I know that these days we're getting like a flush down quickly, right, in the open. But in actuality, in my strategy, we're waiting for the retest. Let me pull out the arrow. We're waiting for the retest of S3. When we get the breakdown of S3, we're waiting for the retest. Let me see if I can make this bigger as well. Right, so when we get the breakdown of S3 right here, we're looking for the retest of S3, right? So I got this from Secrets of a Pivot Boss when he was breaking down the Camarilla levels and certain strategies and stuff like that. In these lower value relationships, we're looking for a retest, because I guess the probability is that we're not gonna just flush all the way down. You're gonna get buyers coming back in and stuff like that. So when it gets to a certain level, like especially like S4 right here, right? We got to S4, which is 86.10, and we got the little bounce, right? So a better execution of this trade would be for me not to enter right here at the break of pre-market low, because that's just the initial little flush down, right? Wait to catch the buyers. When the buyers come in, wait till they come in, right? Because it's a lower value relationship. So when you get this retest, there's selling pressure on top of all this buying, right? They're just waiting for, and short sellers, big short sellers, they are waiting for a retest. They're not shorting at, most of the time they're not shorting at the break of lows. They want better prices, so they're looking for the retest of S3, right? And the better position I should have took was like around here. Or if I wanted to be a little more conservative, I could have taken the breakdown of like VWAP. Now if you notice, right, this is I'm saying this like if I'm not seeing these candles here, right? This retest again, we're just trading off of what you might have seen at this level. With this here, you could have taken the break of VWAP. Now you'd still have to have your stop above upper VWAP and above S3, right? Because you gotta cater for like what you could call little noise in the market, right? Like it's not gonna execute perfectly. The market makers always have to do something that is a little unorthodox, you know what I'm saying? Because if we're trading against like algorithms and stuff like that, so it's very mathematical. They're very technical in the numbers they're taking trades at, you know what I'm saying? So with a market maker being a human being, you could overcome these little decimal points, right, that they operate off of. That's the difference between an AI and a human being. An AI could never outtrade a human being, because a human being with control of the market could always do something very unorthodox, right? Like he could just raise prices here, right? He could just push back up to S3, right? And he has control of the market. People always say that, you know, market makers are just here to create a market, and they're just here to facilitate trade. But then they forget that market makers could just raise the price at will. They could just move price up, right? So if you're just here to facilitate trade, sometimes when you just come in to clear out stops, you could say that, hey, I'm just facilitating trade, but no, you're actually clearing stops to make room for your actual position that you want to take. But you know, people who want to say market makers, they're all, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Benevolent, right? You know, they're all in goodwill and stuff like that. You know, be my guest. You know, but we're trading here, and this is war in money. You know what I'm saying? This is war of winning and losing. So there's nobody in this market who is benevolent. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is trying to win. So anyway, let me stop rambling. So I stuck to the thesis. I know that we're getting these retests right here. You know, we're coming back to S3. So when we pushed up, it was no big deal to me. I just know that, you know, next time I have to stay within, because this was my original plan, to wait for the retest of S3. But the momentum of pushing down past the break of pre-market low enticed me, right? So eventually I just got the breakdown here to, what is that? I think it was 85.50 was my first take profit. So 85.49, I took off half of the position, and then I took off the rest here at 85.85, right? So this was kind of like within my rules that if we break above lower VWAP and we close above, like I could have even stopped out here, right? Or somewhere around here, but I just put my stop at 85.85, give it some room, because I think we're gonna head down to probably like 84.50 today. So all in all, this was a great trade. Let's see what my P&L is looking like, and it's looking great. Yes, so it's looking good. And let's see, let's go over to or maybe I should just do a separate one for Forex. Yeah, because people who want to hear about stocks only want to hear about stocks. They're not really interested in Forex too much. So yeah, that's my live trade / recap on AMD. And if I was feeling a little, boisterous, I could take another trade right here and a retest of S4. But I'm good. My P&L is good for today, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Just take what you got and just, come out of these big boys' way. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. It's King Yediya, a.k.a. King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets. And you got to be careful with how the Fed is trading the market right now. It's a pump and dump. Stimulus was the pump. Interest rates is going to be the dump. So if you're an investor or you're trying to take some long positions thinking it's going to rally, or you're thinking that Apple is looking really bullish and it's going to lead the market, be very, very careful. All right, y'all. Trade safe and stay blessed.